Stan513 here, and today I'm going to show you this, which is my little mini game that I built in my world. It's called Arrowball, and I can't explain the rules, all of them, because there's way too many of them. I'm not going to be able to fit into this video, but I'll put all the rules in the description. Hold on, I should have switched to my game mode. You may notice the difference about my voice again. The reason why that is again because I don't have my headset, but it's not because I can't find it. I've actually got my headset right here, but the microphone's broken on it. I got that like a few months ago, and the microphone's already broken. But anyways, who cares about that? So let's go into here. The goal of the game is when I press this button, this piston retracts, allowing the players onto the field. And the other piston retracts, I found out by like a glitch, it will only retract if there's a player in the blue team. Which doesn't really matter. Wait, is this a trapped chest? No, just chest. Who cares? Anyways, it will also fire an arrow to the center of that bridge. And the goal of the game is to get to that arrow and make it back here and get it in the hopper. So here's a little demonstration game. It actually shows the countdown. You're not allowed to sprint jump, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, nuts, I forgot the bow! That's one thing that you want to be careful of. I always forget the bow, and the game just fails. So let's try that again. This time, I get bow. And the reason why there's wood in there is because if the arrow is fired onto the edge of the glass, you can use wood to pile up there. So let me just do this again. Yes. You're not allowed to walk with the arrow, and I think I lost it. Whoa! Nuts. Yep. I lost it. That means the other player wins. Okay. If I play a third round, the only way to get back in the bases is these walkways. Oh, wait, the arrow's up there. So the game's still playing. I didn't see it. I guess it was out of render distance. So I can use the wood to pile up. And I have the arrow. Can't pile up anymore. But I can shoot it into my base right there. Yes, right on. Now I'll pile down. You can't jump off. You gotta pile down. And I can do this. I'm allowed to move around with the arrow in the base. And I'll just press Q. And that's not right. It should be saying that I won, but I'll fix that by the time I put it up for download. Actually my sister doesn't want me putting it up for download. Sorry about that. But it's a good inspiration, and I think I'll go down to the redstone room and random blocks. I think I'll go down to the redstone room and I'll show you how it works. So, yeah, here's the arrow that I had to throw out. Still there. So when I press the button, which is up here, also to game mode. When I press the button, it goes up here, and this is just a fancy kind of line of, what did it just say? Oh. So this is just a fancy line of redstone that allows you to go down quickly. That's the button behind there. There's a torch, and it just keeps going down. It heads down here, and it goes under here, and then it will say game starts in 3, 2, and then it will wait again in 1, and then the current inverts, so the pistons retract instead of extend, and it heads back up here, and it powers this piston. So when that's powered down there, this will turn off and the piston will retract. It does the same over here. It heads up, and yeah, I haven't fixed this, so it still does that thing. And it will head up, and this piston up here. And another way it goes is on the way over here, it inverts again and heads around here and heads up through here and up through this stone. And it heads across here and powers this dispenser, which is full of arrows. So it will shoot into the middle of the field. And yeah, there's nothing, I haven't actually made anything to enforce the rules. The only rule that's possible that I enforce really was the rule that you can't go before the game starts, and I can do that with the pistons, but if someone decides to run around, I can't have the redstone sense that. But other than that, for the winning mechanism, what I did was, for the winning mechanism, I had Hopper, or it's supposed to be like this. It goes through the Hopper. This was just for the old system, so I really don't need this. And Hopper goes to comparator. Do I need to turn this on? That might have been the problem. Which will come out signal here, which splits off right there. I don't need this part. Which will come off right here. It splits off, and it goes to here, which says at P has won. So the closest player, probably the one that's up there, it will say that they won. So in my case, it should have said Sam5123 has won. And then it just plays a note block. So same mechanism over here eventually. What I have right now is it dispenses it to here, lands on a pressure plate, item elevator, comes up here, water. Anyways, after it does that, the hoppers just take it over to here into the chest where I can... What's a redstone comparator doing in here? Who cares? Yeah, it's nicely lit up at night. I have no mechanism of putting the arrows back, so you just got to do that manually. But other than that, I think it's really cool. I'll put a link to a Planet Minecraft about this in the description. It will have an MC Edit schematic, which you can download and place anywhere in your world. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Ah!